Oh, you know what? By the way, speaking of Wendy, a lot of you are still not liking this season of Potomac. I'm not loving this season of Potomac either. It's a little discombobulated and all over the place. I gotta tell you, I thought I would love Tia. I'm not so sure that I love Tia, the newbie. I think Tia's doing so much, and I think Kiarna's doing so much, and I don't know. I think Tia and Angel, I don't see the connection to the current cast. I don't feel, I mean, I understand we got the one-liners. This one knows. I don't feel the chemistry. I mean, Tia is friends with is quote unquote friends with Giselle, and they barely know each other. So I'm finding this season of Potomac a little disjointed. It's having its moments. I gotta say, this past week, this past Sunday, they're on the cast trip, and Giselle is dividing up the rooms and everybody. But this also feels staged by producers. Come on, but I don't care. I think it's funny that everyone goes to the room and Ashley has her robe and her goodie bag, and it says her name on it. The robe says Ashley, and she has a "Dear Ashley, welcome." Wendy has her shady on. Wendy has her name on a robe, and then it says, "Dear Wendy, it's your birthday. We'll all wear purple for you." Everyone has a robe with a name on it and some goodie bag with a name on it, cosmetics, and a handwritten note. And then you get to Stacey, and I'm sorry, I'm laughing, you guys. Everyone that's watching on YouTube can see me smiling. Stacey has a blank card. There's no note. There's no "Dear Stacey." It's just a blank card. Everyone else, "Dear Ashley," handwritten note, but it seems by Gizelle. Just a blank card. There you go. And the robe has no name on it. Everyone's robe says Ashley, this, that. Stacey's name is not on the robe. It's not on the gift bag. She has a robe. She has a gift bag, but there's no name on it, and she has a blank card. Shady, shady boots, jizzy jizz. It's really funny. And then Stacey, who we are all loving, or at least I'm loving, she's got it down. She's just so calm and cool and reflective. She was on Watch What Happens, and Andy said, "Oh, someone wants to know. One of the top questions for you is, you know, everyone accuses you of being a liar. Like, so how do you reconcile? Like at the reunion, you were asked by Jizzy Jizz about your cannabis line, and you said you didn't have one." And Stacy just says, "Andy, that's such a very good question. A calm, cool Stacy. Actually, I didn't lie." And she keeps talking, and Andy's like, "You kind of did." So Andy's like calling her out right to her face. This Stacy ain't afraid of Andy Cohen. She's like, "Well, actually, at the time when I was asked about my cannabis line, I didn't have a cannabis line. Now, if I had a cannabis line a minute after the reunion or whatever afterwards, now I do, of course, and let's promote it here." So that's how I have it. This Stacy should go to law school. Speaking of a lawyer, Kelly, you should call Stacey. She can get herself out of anything. And she's just talking. And I'm thinking, like, to myself, man, I'm so amused by Stacey. And then Andy says right to her face, I just find you so amusing and so entertaining. And Stacey is like, "Man, my job is secure." It was really funny. I don't know. I liked it. But not loving this season of Potomac either, you guys. But I gotta say that that scene was really, really funny. What else can I tell you? Oh, we're really covering a lot of little things here today. Heather Thompson. Anyone think of Heather Thompson lately? Is she coming for Dorinda? Now, Dorinda is, even though like a year ago you could have stayed at Bluestone Manor, it's not open to the public. She's not renting rooms. Our other little favorite Berkshire's girl, I mean, she likes the Berkshires more than I would have been Ramona. I don't need the air conditioning, but I would have been like, "Get me back to the Hamptons." Listen, everyone has a place it's their happy place. This Heather Thompson, she loves the Berkshires. And by the way, this is a non-sponsored post, Heather. So really, you should call me and just advertise on this podcast. It would actually get people there. But Miss Thompson has opened Butterball Inn. So now you can actually go up to the Berkshires and stay. Anyone going through the Berkshires, you can drive by Bluestone Manor, but you can actually stay. Heather has a guest house which she has purchased and opened, and it's called Butterball Inn. So anyone in the Berkshires want to stay at Heather's Butterball Inn, I love you, Heather. Do I really do? I've had you on this show many times. That's the last mention of it. You will have to pay. No offense, we just charge for ads, and this is a non-paid ad. So call me, girl. I can get you some people. We have real listeners to the show, honey. Butterballin. So there you go. What else can we talk about? Oh, next gen. Here's some next gen gossip. Lots is going on. So apparently there's a rumor and there's nastiness that Ariana, I have Ariana in my brain, but I will talk about Ariana in a second. That Riley Burruss, Miss Burruss, that Riley and Georgia got in a huge, huge fight. Now listen, they already had their moment last season where Riley was disgusted that Georgia does not wash her hands, giving those of us that are from New York City a bad name, Miss Georgia, a New York local. Well, there's a rumor and there's a nastiness that Riley Burruss, they're filming and we've seen everyone's back, including Charlie. Hudson has left. He has no ties to the group. We'll have some newbies, I'm sure. But Riley Burruss and Georgia McCann got into a heated argument while filming season two of Next Gen. Riley allegedly tried to throw a glass at Georgia and had to be held back by cast members. Now, we all know if this isn't true and this is the rumor that started, oh, I'm going to duck on that one because people are going to have a field day that they're saying Riley tried to throw a glass and not the other way around. So this is alleged. If it's not true, tis, 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 someone's going to be in trouble. Microaggression much? Well, it's filming and it's, here we are. And they're saying Riley Burruss and Georgia got into a heated argument. Do, do, do. According to sources, the cast was out and about at a local spot having a few drinks, some more than others as the night went on, one of them allegedly being Riley. Riley and Georgia ended up getting into an argument when Georgia called Riley an alcoholic. And that is where it went south, and Riley tried to throw a glass at Georgia and had to be restrained by other cast members. If this is true, don't let her bring you down to her level, Riley. You're better than this. I don't know. Can I see Riley trying to throw a glass at someone? I can't. I really can't. I mean, Gia Junior G, you learn from your mother. You flip the table. I can't see it. Candy Burruss's daughter. I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, we also know Riley independently and of herself. I can't see her trying to throw a glass at someone. That's the rumor. Do I think Riley's an alcoholic? No. I think she went and had a few too many drinks. That's what we do in our 20s. So, but interesting, and I'm really excited for the next season of Next Gen. Um, Speaking of Next Gen, this is ridiculous, which has been flooding my inbox. Gia's involvement in Hudson